Have you ever gone somewhere and your mood just immediately changes? It's like the vibes there are just perfect and you feel like you're supposed to be there and you belong. Or maybe the vibes are even just off and something just doesn't feel right. You feel like maybe this isn't for you. Well, my senior capstone project sets out to try and explore that and better understand it. These interviews are to show that it's not just you. Your environment is why and who you are today. What is your name?
Anya.
Kaden.
What grade are you in?
11th.
I'm in 12th grade.
What county do you live in? Where do you stay?
I live in Kent County.
I live in Sussex County.
Do you think that your environment affected your personality in any way?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you lived anywhere other than the county that you live in now?
Yes, I lived in Maryland before I moved here.
Did you see a difference in the way that people in the old place you lived act to the one that you live in now?
Yes, they're all bipolar.
Yes, I do. Or did.
If you were raised in a different county, do you think that you'd act differently than the way you do now?
Yes.
Definitely.
Do you believe that your environment has influenced your personal beliefs in any way?
No.
Yeah, to a certain point.
Do you believe that your environment has any resources to help with your mental health?
No.
Yes and no, because when I was in Seaford, there was like a mental health clinic a couple minutes down the road, but in Maryland, it was hard to find one.
What are the differences you've seen in people living in Dover and living in Harrington?
In Dover, the people are more like ghetto. Am I allowed to say that?
Go ahead.
They're more like ghetto, loud, and I feel like I don't know. They really fit in because it was with my culture. But once I moved to Harrington, it got more onto the racist side. I was getting called all types of words that's not prohibited in this interview. But I just didn't like the difference. It wasn't really like, I see more uncomfortableness in Harrington than in Dover.
Do you believe that living in Harrington affected your mental health in any way?
It did.
What is the difference you've seen being in Maryland to being in Seaford to being in Dover?
In Maryland, it was more like, well, Maryland and Dover, it's more like fast-paced. It's like a lot more people, a lot more city vibes. But when you're in Seaford, it's like more country. It's not as many people. It's more like chill. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like when you're living like that slow country life, it's not as fun, so you just feel more bored and just by yourself than when you're in the city, when you have everybody around.
Do you feel like changing from a city area to a more country area has affected your mental health in any way?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't have the same life as I used to, and it's hard to find like what you used to do when you're somewhere more like country.
What does this mean? Why was all this research taken? Why am I doing these interviews? This all shows that mental health is not all personal struggle. Many other things go into why you are the person you are today. My capstone project is not just to point out the differences because that doesn't really help anybody. This is my way of trying to spread awareness and help others understand themselves and why they act the way they do. You may think that your mental health is looked past, but there are people out there that want to help you understand why you are the way you are and help you find a solution and help you feel heard and understood.